Today we come together because fear and negative thoughts have been pressing against our mind and heart. Many of us wake up already anxious, carrying worries that repeat without rest and doubts that grow louder in silence. This prayer is a moment to pause, breathe, and stand together, asking Saint Michael the Archangel to defend our thoughts and restore peace within us. Saint Michael the Archangel, mighty defender of heaven, we call upon you with humility and trust. We ask you to come close to us now and stand guard over our mind. So many thoughts rise without permission, bringing fear, insecurity, and exhaustion. We ask you to calm what is racing, silence what is harmful, and protect what is fragile inside us. You see how fear tries to take control of our thoughts. It tells us we are not safe, not capable, not strong enough. It fills our mind with imagined outcomes and constant worry. Saint Michael, lift your shield over our thoughts and block every voice that does not come from truth, clarity, and peace. We ask you to remove negative thoughts that repeat day after day, thoughts that weaken our confidence, thoughts that steal our joy, thoughts that keep us trapped in past mistakes or future fears. Cut these cycles with your sword of light and replace them with calm, strength, and stability. Saint Michael, protect our mind from anxiety that tightens the chest and drains our energy. Guard our thoughts when we are tired, overwhelmed, or alone with our worries. Help us recognize when fear is trying to guide our decisions and gently pull us back to clarity and trust. For those listening now, if your mind feels heavy or restless, know that you are not broken, you are not failing. Many strong people fight silent battles in their thoughts. This prayer is not about forcing peace, but about allowing protection to enter where fear has been ruling. Saint Michael, we ask you to stand between us and every negative influence that feeds our anxiety. Remove harmful words spoken over us. Break the power of discouragement planted by past experiences. Block the constant inner criticism that tells us we are never enough. Guard our thoughts when we are alone. Guard our thoughts when the day is quiet and fears grow louder. Guard our thoughts when we lie down to rest and our mind refuses to slow. Let your presence bring order where thoughts feel scattered and overwhelming. We ask you to protect our emotions as well. Fear often hides behind anger, sadness, or frustration. Help us recognize what we are truly feeling without judgment. Help us release what we cannot control and focus on what we can face with courage and calm. Saint Michael, teach us to breathe again without fear tightening our chest. Teach us to think clearly without panic interrupting our peace. Teach us to trust that not every thought deserves our attention and not every fear speaks the truth. We ask you to guard our heart from despair. When negative thoughts tell us that nothing will change, remind us that protection is already surrounding us. When fear tells us we are alone, remind us that heaven stands beside us. When anxiety tells us we are losing control, remind us that we are being defended. Saint Michael, bring clarity to our thoughts. Help us separate reality from fear. Help us see challenges as temporary and not as threats to our worth. Replace confusion with understanding and tension with calm awareness. Protect our mind as we move through this day. Let our thoughts become lighter. Let our reactions become calmer. Let our inner dialogue become kinder and stronger. Guide us gently away from fear and towards stability. We place our mental battles in your hands, Saint Michael. We trust that your protection reaches even the thoughts we do not speak out loud. Stay close to us and guard our mind with your strength. Write with faith in the comments, Saint Michael the Archangel, protect our mind from fear. Saint Michael the Archangel, we continue this prayer asking you to deepen the protection over our mind and heart. Remain close to us as we face fears that try to return and thoughts that attempt to pull us back into anxiety. Strengthen the calm you have begun to place within us so that it may grow steady and firm. We ask you to guard our thoughts when fear rises suddenly without warning, when worries appear in quiet moments, or when pressure builds during the day. Stand between us and these thoughts. Do not allow them to take control of our emotions or shape our decisions. Let your shield block what harms and preserve what brings clarity. Saint Michael, help us recognize that not every thought comes from truth. Some thoughts come from exhaustion, past pain, or fear of what we cannot control. Give us the wisdom to pause, breathe, and step back from these thoughts instead of believing them immediately. Guide us toward calm awareness and grounded thinking. Protect us from imagining worst-case outcomes that steal our peace before anything has even happened. Teach us to stay present instead of being pulled into fear about tomorrow. Let your presence anchor us in the moment where we are safe, supported, and protected. Saint Michael, strengthen our inner voice so it speaks with kindness instead of judgment. Silence the harsh thoughts that criticize, compare, or diminish our worth. Replace them with thoughts that are steady, truthful, and compassionate. Help us treat ourselves with the same patience we offer others. Guard our mind during moments of vulnerability. When we are tired, stressed, or emotionally drained, protect us from negative spirals that grow stronger in weakness. Let your strength support us when our own feels limited. Let your calm carry us when our focus begins to fade. For those listening who feel trapped in cycles of fear, remind them that this does not define who they are. Fear may visit, but it does not have permission to stay. With your protection, Saint Michael, we can learn to let thoughts pass without letting them rule us. Protect our sleep and our rest. Do not allow anxious thoughts to follow us into the night. Calm the mind when it refuses to slow down. Let the body relax and the spirit feel safe enough to rest. Guard our dreams and bring renewal instead of disturbance. Saint Michael, help us face challenges without panic. When difficult situations arise, guide our response so it comes from clarity rather than fear. Let us think before reacting. Let us act with patience instead of urgency. Let us trust that protection is already working around us. Remove the fear of losing control. Remind us that strength is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. Walk with us through moments of uncertainty and help us remain steady even when answers are not immediate. Guard our relationships from fear-driven thoughts. Protect us from misinterpreting words, intentions, or situations through anxiety. Bring clarity where misunderstandings try to form. Let calm communication replace tension and let peace guide our interactions. Saint Michael, renew our confidence gently and steadily. Help us trust ourselves again. Help us believe that we are capable of handling what comes. Help us remember that we have overcome difficult moments before, and that this one will also pass. As we continue through this day, let fear loose its grip. Let negative thoughts soften and fade. Let calm take their place. Let our mind become a place of refuge instead of conflict. We place our thoughts, emotions, and inner struggles in your hands, Saint Michael the Archangel. Remain with us, protect us, and guide us toward peace that grows stronger each day.